Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for tuning in to this segment where we will be interviewing this beautiful young lady here by the name of Bianca Cotton about her latest book called When Niggas Get Lynched. So, hello, Bianca. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
So, before I jump in, I want to thank my handsome husband for partnering with me in bringing this message to you all. His name is Joshua Cotton, and I am Bianca Cotton. And who am I? I'm a Black woman. I am a mother. I am a wife. I am a writer. I am a sister. I am a cousin, an aunt, a friend, and the list goes on.
Wonderful. And so, if I'm not mistaken, this is your fourth book.
Yes.
So, how often do you write books for this to be your fourth?
All right. I write as I feel led to write, and I publish a book as I feel led to publish. There's no cadence in which I subscribe to.
Wonderful. So let's get into it. This book is called When Niggas Get Lynched. It's a very provocative statement. What's this book about?
So When Niggas Get Lynched actually was born from my journal, like a lot of my books before this one, really using the time to write about my pain with seeing Black men and Black women being murdered by police. And really wrestling with that and dealing with that. So that's how this book came about, and I started to notice some of my poems would read when niggas get lynched, X, Y, and Z happen. And this has been over some years. I started writing this particular pain point and about our experiences as being Black in America back in 2014 with the killing of Michael Brown in Ferguson. So this book is about real life experiences from my perspective about when niggas get lynched and what modern day lynching looks like, and the range of emotions one goes through watching the videos and reading the articles and experiencing the trauma that way.
Interesting. So you touched on a lot of points. I want to take a moment to talk about that through a title called When Niggas Get Lynched. Do you mean lynched as tied up with a noose, or is that something that you're talking about from past history, or is that going on today in this book?
I'm talking about today. Like I shared, I started writing this particular series before I knew it was a series back in 2014 with Michael Brown in Ferguson. So I'm talking about modern day lynching, and not just with nooses, but guns and knees on necks, right? Or Ahmaud Arbery jogging and vigilantes hunting him down like an animal. So I am speaking to what is occurring right now, today, in our lifetime.
That goes into my next question. So I think you hit on that, but I want to go a little bit deeper. How did this book come about? What is it that brought you to just say, hey, I'm going to make this into a book?
So last year around February, I believe, I wanted to actually turn this into a book. And at that time, I had 4 or 5 poems to this series. But I was a little bit nervous and apprehensive about producing it because of using the word nigger, right? And knowing the many thoughts and feelings and around this this word that has been used against Black people to call us anything beyond our name, right? And the sentiment behind it and the rage. So I held off on releasing it. Just wanted to take some more time to see how I wanted to bring it to the public. And a couple of months back, when I learned about Ahmaud Arbery being murdered and how he was murdered, it resurrected my poetry and when niggas get lynched. And I forged ahead with wanting to release it. And since that time, I've added more poetry to this book. So it is an 11-poem book featuring mixed media art from a sister friend of mine, Jennifer Hodges, who graciously placed her visual work along with my words.
That's okay. Now that we know about the book, who should read this book? Who is it for? Is it for a certain group of people, or is it for who? Who do you think is your listeners and your readers?
I would say it's for anyone who may be grieving the genocide of Black people. So anybody can read it: students, parents, women, men, Black people, brown people, white people, and the struggle. So anybody who is interested in learning more through poetry can read it and allow it to cause conversation and have dialogue about Black history in America and who Black people were before we were brought here by force.
That's what's up. You got a book around with you? Do you mind reading some of your poetry to us?
Definitely.
Giving us a small little taste of it, what we'll be trying to get a hold to?
Definitely. I'll read an excerpt from part 1. When niggas get lynched, everyone wants to cry. But what are you doing to help them before they die? When niggas get lynched, do you think they are guilty as charged or were found walking while Black and murdered for that? We live in a world where the life of a man with deep melanin skin is a threat to society, where his clothing choice is a target on his back, where his hairstyle is seen as unacceptable. When niggas get lynched, did you think to call their parents to learn of who they are before falsifying a news story, before devaluing him to an animal, before kicking, beating, burning, and choking him to death? Did you consider him to be someone's father, son, husband, You should have just castrated him and told him to re-enter his mama's womb and be born a woman to lessen the burden of being a Black man.
Appreciate that. Sharing a piece of your book. So how can your listeners and readers find a copy of your book? What can they purchase?
Yes, so you can purchase a copy at bit.ly, that's bit, period, ly, / when niggas get lynched.
Okay. Can you repeat that one more time just in case they didn't get it?
Yes, bit.ly / when niggas get lynched.
All right. We really appreciate you coming and sharing with us about your new book.
Yes.
Please also let them know how they can find your other work, your other books that you have, what those titles are.
Yes, you can find my other 3 books at behindtheconfidentsmile.com. And the first title is A Journey Through a Beautiful Mind, which is a poetic journey of mine, talking about my time being a silent sufferer and coming through that. And it also has a journal at the back of the book for you to start your journal of healing. My second book is an e-work book called Releasing the Fear Every Day. Is specifically geared towards women to help them release their fears on a daily basis. And the third book is Release the Fear Volume 1, a collection of voices liberated from fear, which has over 25 women, including myself, talking about overcoming our fears, what fear means to us, and facing our fears. You can find all those at behindtheconfidentsmile.com.
Thank you, Bianca. We appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing all of this. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful evening.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this video out. We'll greatly appreciate it. And subscribe to my YouTube channel for more to come. All right, take care.
Thanks.